This is yellow polenta, which is a staple of northern Italian cooking. And it's coarsely ground cornmeal that's very slowly cooked on top of the stove. And the cooking method, I think, is pretty similar to risotto, with frequent stirrings and incremental additions of liquid. And it can be used immediately, or it can be allowed to set and cut into shapes, which can then be sauteed or grilled or baked. So I'm going to show you both ways. But first we're going to cook the polenta. Bring to a boil 6 cups of water, add 1 tablespoon of salt to the boiling water, and with a whisk, stir the water while you slowly add the polenta. It's very important not to add it all in one big fell swoop because you might get a big lump. And this is good to just keep adding it gradually. Once it's all incorporated into the water, then you can change to a wooden spoon because this is going to get too thick for a whisk. And adjust the heat so that those little volcanic eruptions don't occur because it can splatter all over the kitchen. And water is the most common liquid to cook polenta in. But for a richer, more flavorful polenta, replace all or some of the water with chicken stock or vegetable stock. For a creamier consistency, substitute half the water with milk, preferably whole milk. Very nice. Don't let it get too thick before you start to add a ladle of water. Add boiling water and continue to stir. And for the most flavorful polenta, choose stone ground cornmeal. It includes fragments of the germ, which is the center of the corn kernel, and also the seed coat. So have patience, add the water slowly, and make sure you adjust the heat so that it is simmering but not erupting. This is something you do not walk away from. So be prepared to spend about 45 minutes at the stove. It's not necessary to stir it constantly, but just frequently. Now it's been 45 minutes. Look how thick and beautiful. Turn off the heat and add 2 tablespoons of butter right into the hot polenta. This just adds that little bit of flavor that makes the polenta utterly delicious. Okay, so now add a little bit of pepper. I'm going to add white pepper to my polenta. Stir it in, and it's ready to serve. Now it can be served like a cereal in bowls, or it can be served as a side dish. This looks so good. Isn't that yummy? Grate a little bit of Parmesan cheese over the top, and you have a really tasty side dish. Very delicious and nutritious.